Good morning, Scopers. It is 7:30, so I'm a little bit early jumping on here. And while I had some grandiose plans of actually showing the entire workout circuit today, I may only be able to get through one round. Good morning. Because my son had a little bit of a rough night last night, so I'm not sure. He may kind of poke his head in a few minutes. So I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible for you. But for any of you who don't know me or are tuning in for the first time, welcome. My name is Rachel Novello of Rachel Novello Fitness. I am an ACE certified personal trainer and fitness nutritionist. I am also an avid runner. I am a two-time triathlete, a Spartan, an amateur bodybuilder, a wife of 7 years, and a mom to an amazing little boy. So I totally understand how difficult it can be to balance exercise, health, fitness with just the everyday demands of life. So part of I am carried on, yes, through ACE. Oh, thank you. What is your first name? Is it Yaya Lee? If you could just put a little dash in your name at the end, I'd like to be able to address people by name. Oh, thanks, Kim. I love when people tune in consistently. Well, welcome from Ohio. You are up early this morning. So if you guys happened to catch my little sneak peek yesterday, I went through the exercises that we were going to be doing today. We are going to do a few at-home exercises that can be done with very limited space and limited equipment, because like you all, sometimes I just have to get a workout in as quickly as I can without trying to figure out how to get to the gym and what am I going to do with my son and all of that hassle that comes along with it. So I'm going to go through those moves for you, and in case you missed it, here are the moves we're going to do today. We are going to do a plyometric step up, or as some people call, I know, carried on, it's meant to be, I'm telling you. If you guys, if there's something you like about this, or you just want to give me some love, just tap that screen as many times as you can. I'm flirting with 25,000 hearts, so the more hearts, the better. It shows all of us scopers how much you enjoy what we say and do on here. So the first move is a plyometric step up or a dynamic step up. There is a jump involved. We are also going to be doing weighted glute bridges, something that can be done with or without weights. Then we'll move into static lunges, again, can be done with or without weights. Stability ball hamstring curls, one of my absolute favorites. Donkey kicks, again, can be weighted or unweighted. And finally, we'll end with some plie squats. So I'm going to get you guys set up here. Hopefully, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, because the camera's going to be a little bit further away from me, I won't be able to see any comments or questions. So if you have any, save those for the end or even write them down, because I'm going to be back a little bit later on today to do a question and answer session with anybody that has anything to ask. So I'm hoping you guys will be able to see me. It's still a little bit early here, so the sun hasn't quite come up yet. So I'm hoping that you will be able to see what I've got over here. Let's see if I can. I'm using one of my son's coloring chairs and a container of his bubbles to hold up the camera, because I've yet to invest in one of those fancy camera holders. So if you guys can see, well, Carradon, that's because you get up before the sun to train clients, which I will start doing next Monday with my first client at 6 a.m. Okay, so if you guys can see over here, I have my stability ball, I have my water. Please make sure you always have water when you're exercising. I have my step here, which is pretty low, can be increased with buying some more of these little doodads down here. I just haven't done it yet. And I've got some dumbbells here. Okay, so we are going to get started. I had explained this on my sneak peek yesterday. Today's exercises are more about the number of repetitions, not like last week when we were doing it 4 times. So for each one of these moves, we are going to do 12 repetitions, either 12 on each leg if it's an alternating move, or 12 in total. I like the 12 repetition. There's a lot of trainers that we kind of bounce around. Sometimes I'll do 10, sometimes I'll do sets of 8, even 15. It really depends on the exercises, but typically if I'm doing one body part for an entire exercise or entire workout, I like to do 3 sets of 12 repetitions. For me, it's just kind of an old school method that I really like to follow. So for any personal trainers out there that don't agree with that, it's just that's how I train. So I know that there are different methods, and it's always good to mix it up. All right, love you too, Karen. Bye. I'll talk to you soon. I'll text you later, actually. So follow along, you guys. I'm going to try and get through the workout. Hopefully my son won't poke his head in, but if he does, that's just the life of a mom. So let's get going. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is a pile of step up. So it's going to look like this. You're going to have a step. I'm actually going to move this a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better here. Let's see. Can you see it? All right. You have a step here. You can use a small step stool. If you're at the gym, you can even use a bench if you can get yourself up that high. Okay, so the first part of the move, I'm going to do it very slowly first and then jump into it. You're going to step up with one foot using that heel to drive through. You're going to bring the other knee up. And you're going to hop and land back on that first step and then step down. Okay, so then step, hop, and step back down. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to go through 12 on each side. All right, are you ready? Begin. When you're doing these, you want to make sure that you're driving through with that heel on the step up and landing as softly as you can when you come back down. Okay? And obviously, the higher you jump, the more work this move becomes. My step is sliding a little bit on this mat, you guys. It's not really the safest setup here. All right, so this is 8. We have 4 more on each side. Woo, I almost fell that one. I really got to get some music on here, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I meant to do that today. And last one. So that's your first exercise. Obviously, the higher the step, the more difficult that move becomes. I'm hoping to add some risers to my step as we go through. Make sure to drink water in between each exercise. Catch your breath a little bit, especially after the plyometric moves. You want to bring that heart rate back down. Okay, so your next move is going to be your weighted glute bridge. Go ahead, grab a dumbbell. If you don't have a barbell, I prefer to use dumbbells. You can hold on to 1 dumbbell or 2, depending on how your comfort level is. So if you have access to a barbell, it makes the move a little bit easier because the barbell is obviously a lot longer for stability. So for me, I'm gonna grab this 20-pound dumbbell. Actually, I'll put the dumbbell down first. Get into position, and I have your knees up. Okay, and when you come back, hopefully you guys will be able to see me here. So you're going to have your whole upper body on the floor, and the dumbbell's going to sit right across your waist. Let's see if I can get this out of here for you. There we go. That'll be much better. All right, so you're going to take your dumbbell, put it right in your lap, scoot yourself down, slowly rolling down to the mat. Get that dumbbell nice and secure, holding it with your hands, and you're going to focus on lifting through your glutes, squeezing at the top, and slowly coming back down. Try not to rest your body fully on the floor. You want to just make sure that you're tapping those glutes and coming right back up. Nice and slow. Keeping those shoulder blades in contact with the floor at all times. And last one here, up and squeeze. And then slowly roll yourself back up. Remove that dumbbell. And that's your weighted glute bridge. So we're 2 in. We got 4 more exercises to go. On to our static lunge. Some people call these stationary lunges. I'm not really sure why the difference in the name. I typically will call them static lunges. Basically what that means is you're going to get into lunge position, you're going to stay in that position as you perform all 12 repetitions on each side, and then you'll switch legs. So you're not actually doing the lunge movement forward and backwards during the move. I will do it facing you and away and sideways so you can see. All right, so get into position, chest up, shoulders back, holding those dumbbells by your side. Slight bend in the elbow if you need it. You're going to step forward, lunge down, and you're going to stay in this position. Nice and slow, keeping that front knee in line with that toe, driving up through your heel. 2 more on this side. Ready? And last one. Bring those feet together. And then you're going to switch legs. So I am going to turn to the side so you can see what it looks like from the side. Again, get yourself into position. Chest up, shoulders back. Get into that nice lunge position. And you're going to lunge down. Okay? I'm sure you guys have read, can you hear that truck going by my house? I'm sure you guys have read all of the articles and heard people say you should never let your knee go past your toe when you're doing a lunge. There is some truth to that, but there have also been studies shown that it's not that portion of the movement that matters so much as it does how your knee is in line with your toe. So, hey you guys, so my husband called and something happened with the scope and it bounced us off. So now I have, my son is now here, as is my dog, so things might get a little bit hairy towards the end. So we just finished up our static lunges. No, mommy needs those bubbles to hold up her camera. Life of a mom, right? We have 3 more to do. Hopefully I'll be able to get through them for you. So let's get right back into it, okay? All right, Lukey, you're going to sit down and just watch mommy. Okay?
Hello, everybody.
What a good boy. Okay, sit down, all right? All right, so now we're going to go right in. Berkeley, go lay down. We're going to go right into stability ball hamstring curls. Lie down right there, Lukey, okay? So you're going to grab your stability ball. Mine's a little bit big for me. There are height requirements for stability balls. I probably should have gotten one that was a little bit smaller, but this is the best I could do. All right, can you go sit down so mama can do this? Because you're going to be right in the camera, okay? Go sit down. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to get back down on the floor similar to how you were for the glute bridge. Your back is going to be nice and flat. You're going to put those feet up on the stability ball. You're going to raise your glutes up off the floor, and that's where they're going to stay for this entire movement. Okay, Lukey, don't touch the camera, okay? So you're going to bring your legs up. You're going to come out and roll back in. Trying to keep a nice straight line with your body. Not yet, baby. Can you move for a minute, please? Lucas. If you need to adjust your feet, please do that. And last one here. Straighten out. Bring your body back down. And that's a weighted glute bridge. I'm sorry, a stability ball hamstring curl. Now that my son is in here, I'm a little bit all over the place, you guys, so hopefully I can get through this for you. The next move is going to be a donkey kick. You can do this weighted or unweighted. I will show you how to do it weighted. Unweighted first, and then we'll go into the weighted movement. And again, I will do this sideways and facing you. So you're going to want to get down on all fours, your hands directly under your shoulders, and you're going to bring that back leg up. And what you want to do is you want to imagine kicking the ceiling, okay? So you're trying not to arch your back too much. Kick straight up. You want to feel that in your glute, okay? Now, if you're going to add weight to it, you're going to grab a weight, put it right in the crook of your knee. If you don't have ankle weights, get that foot back up into position and go.
Look at.
What am I looking at?
All dirty.
Yeah. Keeping that leg nice and tight the whole time, feeling that in your glute. Last one here. Bring that leg all the way down and remove the weight, and then we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to face you guys now so you can see what it looks like from the front. Okay? Get that weight right in the crook of your leg. Look, you're in the camera, buddy. Can you move, please? Lucas, come on. Buddy. Okay, go get your truck, because you're right in the way. Sorry about that. You just saw the back of my son's head. All right, Luke, look up. Mommy's going to kick your leg up. All right, so hands right back under those shoulders, and you're just going to kick straight up. Okay? One of the harder parts about this move is when you add the dumbbell in, it's trying to keep that dumbbell locked in the crook of that knee. Okay, keeping that foot flexed as it comes up to the ceiling. Breathing the entire time as you would normally. 2 more here. And last one. Bring that knee back down. And take the weight out. All right, so those are your weighted donkey kicks. The last move is a plie squat. Again, kaboom! You're all right. Again, this move can be done weighted or unweighted. You don't need some help. You're fine. So get into position. Toes going to be facing out, legs nice and wide. Berkeley, go lay down. Want your heels kind of in line with your hips here. Toes pointed out. Okay, so you can do this without weights, and the move is going to... My son keeps tripping. You can keep your hands on your waist to keep yourself up. Just going to plie down, okay? If you want to add weight, I like to hold it in the middle, okay? So grip the dumbbell right in the middle. Get into position, chest up, shoulders back. Down. Again, using those heels to drive up through the move, squeezing the glutes at the top. Nice and slow. Try not to lock out those knees at the top. Okay.
Everybody, I want to watch the tiger.
Okay, so go around mommy's phone and I will turn it on for you. Last one here, everyone. Careful, don't touch the camera, you're gonna drop it. All right, and you can put that weight down. Now, each of these moves have different difficulty levels associated with them as is. You can obviously make them harder by adding in a little bit of extra resistance. So, for example, on your plie squat, if you want to make it a little, Lukey, don't touch because the camera will fall. If you want to make it a little bit, I told you the camera was gonna fall. Please don't touch the chair. Please don't touch the chair. Please don't touch the chair. The life of a 2-year-old. Have to ask multiple times. Luke, go sit down, please. I'll be right in. All right, you guys, unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to cut this short. I'm not going to be able to share with you any of the alterations to make these moves more difficult. I had a feeling this was going to happen this morning. So thank you all for tuning in live. I apologize for the breakup in the middle of the session. Hopefully anybody that watches the replay, you guys will watch both. I am going to try to get this up on my YouTube, and I will combine the 2 videos. So if you want to watch it there instead to see the whole thing, you can do that as well. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great morning. I hope you liked the workout. If you didn't join us for the session, make sure you get out there and sweat. Find your smile in the day, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry, my YouTube. I don't have enough subscribers to have an official YouTube URL, but I will post it on my Facebook page at Rachel Novello Fitness. I will also post it on my Twitter, which is just Rachel Novello. So I'll put that link right up there so that you guys can check it out. All right? Thank you again so much for joining in. Lucas, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody, and we'll talk soon.